be like anyone else. I rolled my eyes at myself. Whatever. I looked up over my head, half surprised that it wasn't visible. I mean, I could definitely feel the ginormic dark cloud that had been following me around for the past month. Hell, I'm surprised it's not raining in here. And wouldn't that be just great for my hair? I sarcastically told my reflection. Then I sighed and picked up the envelope I'd laid on my desk. The Heifer family was embossed in gold above the sparkling return address. Speaking of depressing, I muttered. Nala sneezed again. You're right. Might as well get it over with. I reluctantly opened the envelope and pulled out the card. Hell. It's worse than I thought. There was a huge wooden cross on the front of the card. Staked to the middle of the cross, with a bloody nail, was an old-time scroll-like paper. Written, in blood of course, were the words, "He is the reason for the season." Inside the card was printed, in red letters, "Merry Christmas." Below that, in my mom's handwriting, it said, "I hope you're remembering your family during this blessed time of the year. Happy birthday. Love, Mom and Dad." That's so typical, I told Nala. My stomach hurt. And he is not my dad. I ripped the card in two and threw it into the wastepaper basket, then stood staring at the torn pieces. If my parents aren't ignoring me, they're insulting me. I like being ignored better. The knock on my door made me jump. "Zoey, everyone wants to know where you are." Damien's voice carried easily through the door. "Hang on, I'm almost ready," I yelled, shook myself mentally, and gave my reflection one more look, deciding, with a definitely defensive edge, to leave my shoulder bare. My marks aren't like anyone else's. Might as well give the masses something to gawk at while they talk, I muttered. Then I sighed. I'm usually not so grumpy, but my sucky birthday, my sucky parents. No, I couldn't keep lying to myself. "Wish Stevie Rae was here," I whispered. And that was it. What had me withdrawing from my friends, including boyfriends, both of them, during the past month, and impersonating a large, soggy, disgusting rain cloud. I missed my best friend and ex-roommate, who everyone had watched die a month ago, but who I knew had actually been turned into an undead creature of the night. No matter how melodramatic and bad B-movie that sounded, the truth was that right now, when Stevie Rae should have been downstairs puttering around with my lame birthday details, she was actually lurking about somewhere in the old tunnels under Tulsa, conspiring with other disgusting undead creatures who were truly evil, as well as definitely bad-smelling. Z? You okay in there?" Damien's voice called again, interrupting my mental blahs. I scooped up a complaining Nala, turned my back on the terrible birthmas card from my rentals, and hurried out the door, almost running over a worried-looking Damien. Sorry, I mumbled. He fell in step beside me, giving me quick little sideways glances. "I've never known anyone before who was as not excited as you about their birthday," Damien said. I dropped the squirming Nala and shrugged, trying for a nonchalant smile. "I'm just practicing for when I'm old as dirt, like 30, and I need to lie about my age." Damien stopped and turned to face me. "Okay," he dragged the word out. "We all know that 30-year-old vamps still look roughly 20, and definitely hot. Actually, 130-year-old vamps still look roughly 20 and definitely hot. So the whole lying about your age issue is a non-issue. What's really going on with you?" While I hesitated, trying to figure out what I should or could say to Damien, he raised one neatly plucked brow and, in his best schoolteacher voice, said, "You know how sensitive my people are to emotions, so you may as well just give up and tell me the truth." I sighed again. You gays are freakishly intuitive.